Zoe Williams is in the building. You already know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Yeah.
That's all. With this in mind, our mission statement at KBLA Talk 1580 is simple: to create an inclusive platform that promotes civil discourse through honest dialogue and encourages personal growth among our listeners, so they can become the active agents of change. Our vision is
What up,
to
y'all? Can y'all hear?
as the premier radio network programming across the beloved community, connecting people through shared experiences and collective power for lasting impact beyond these challenging times.
Everybody hit the like button. On your way in here, hit the like button. Can y'all hear?
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes
What up,
two to
fam?
tango, and I need to hear his side of the story. So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
I'm good, Gary. Somebody came in here as Postmates. That's funny.
I think it's one of my rebound relationship videos that we talked about, or even Monkey Branch. You know, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that this channel is geared around more of attachment, more relationship issues, breakup, heartache, recovering from heartache and breakups. And this person brought a concept to me, or a theory that I had never heard before, which was great, because I like to become a better coach if I can, and I try to study this as much as I can so I can show up for the people that I work with, you know, the best way possible. And the term that he brought to me was mate poaching. So I'm going to go through a couple websites that I found, just more specifically, a couple articles. I found Psychology Today, which I love. I like reading articles on there. I don't know how valid they are, how much credibility these people who submit their articles are, but a lot of them have PhDs and have MDs and certain credibility about themselves that I tend to find resonate with me more when I'm looking for, research, when I'm researching videos, and also things that just, hit home when they talk about it. So, mate poaching. The person that sent this to me was someone that I actually had worked with. He had someone that he had been engaged to, and she ended up leaving him for another guy. And then we dug deep about, what exactly happened. And he didn't see the signs at all. Like, he was completely confused as to how this whole breakup ended up transpiring. And he started to do research himself. He found my channel, and he also just decided to do a little bit more diving into the topic. So the article that I found is by a guy named Brian Collison, PhD. I'll include this link, this site in the description below. And this article really intrigued me because, we talk about monkey branching, we talk about rebounding, even someone even coined the term rebound replacementship. And now we have another one that was written last year, another, term that was written last year, but it also hits home for people. Now, so the title of it says, who needs to worry most about mate poaching? The more someone is pursued, the less committed they may become. Interesting. So a couple key points that they have here is approximately 64% of men and 49% of women have tried to poach someone who is currently in a relationship, one study found. The more mate poaching someone experiences, the less committed they tend to become to their current relationship over time. Now, let me ask you guys a question. With that being said, are these two main key points being brought up? Who do you think are more likely to be poached, or to be less committed, or less of a person that's trustworthy to go the distance, like till death do us part? Third point here is,
oh no, the voice of reason. More intriguing discussions are on the way. Listen, it's Monday. You already know my routine. I got to slap it out the park for Mondays. Well, I try to do that every topic, every show. Poach mates. Not postmates, but poach mates. Oh, Lord. Are you a mate poacher? Are you with somebody for the time being, until something better comes along? Huh? 1-800-920-1580. All right, listen, this is real. This is happening. And as the gentleman was stating in the clip, guess what? People who poach other people's mates, other people's partners, tend to be less satisfied in those poached relationships. Why? Because it's transactional. You're dating for resources. You're dating for security. Uh-oh. Can mate poaching be considered a form of betrayal or infidelity? Tonight's topic, poach mates. Are you a mate poacher? In other words, do you steal other people's significant others? Has it happened to you? Has your mate been poached? 1-800-920-1580, 1-800-920-1580. Could you consider it poach mating if you're with somebody and you're not quite sure about if you want to be with them? and you're looking out the window for maybe the next best opportunity. Is that a type of mate poaching? Right? Might not be poaching somebody's significant other, but you could be poaching a new situation. 1-800-920-1580. What is mate poaching and how does it differ from traditional dating or courtship? True or false? People who poach their partner from another person experience a lower quality relationship with that poached partner. 1-800-920-1580. What do you get when you make someone else's partner your own? 1-800-920-15. Poach mates, not coach mates, not postmates, but poach mates. This is going to be heavy tonight. Agree or disagree? Relationships formed from poaching tend to be of lower quality than the non-poached counterparts. What are the different types of sugar baby relationships? Does mate poaching mate poaching tongue twister? Do mate poaching relationships last? What are the underlying psychological motivations behind mate poaching? What are the different types of sugar baby relationships? How does mate poaching impact the individuals involved in terms of self-esteem and self-worth? When we come forward, Zoe Williams will have more questions, and I'm going to the phone lines. Hey, I want to hear your opinions. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. We got a lot to talk about. Hey, call me. Poaching is just another word for stealing. Stealing somebody else's love. That's all. That's it. Tracy, call in. I want y'all to call in because I wanna talk to you guys about it. Can I get y'all to call in? Hey, the number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. Can I get some callers? I want to get your perspective on this. Can I get somebody to call in? It ain't yours if they belong to the streets. Wow. Moderators, can I get you guys to put out a couple of messages? Number one, we need everybody to hit the like button. This is a smaller audience than what we had earlier today. We had 800 people in the chat earlier today. This is a smaller audience. So we really need you to hit the like button. All right? The likes here come at a premium. Okay? They come at a premium. We need those likes to match the amount of people in this chat, okay? The reason why we need that is because we want this thing to click that algorithm and get going, all right? We want YouTube to be able to promote it. So I need everybody to hit the like button. Also, because this is a smaller channel, I'm asking that each and every one of y'all drop $2. All right? This is a smaller audience, I should say. Drop $2 on the super chat. If you get 46 people dropping $2, we did a little something for this show. All right? The super chat is that $ down at the bottom of the chat. Just drop 2. All right? We need those 17 people to hit the like button. There's 17 people in here who haven't hit the like button. I need y'all to hit the like button, okay? What? Where y'all at? Can everybody put the number up? I need everybody to put the number up. I'm going to put the number up too. I need those callers to get in.
Today I'm going to talk about hypergaming and mate poaching, specifically some of the behaviors that people, Pool 1 swimmers, do. And I know a lot of you are not Pool 1 swimmers, and I'm super happy about that. A lot of you actually are Pool 3 or journeying to Pool 3. You're in recovery from attachment style issues or codependency, which is what I want to get into when I'm talking about Pool 2. But I'm going to talk about Pool 1 because I'm going to start from the beginning. And some people have asked me to define some of these behaviors, so I'm going to talk more about it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I did another video on the 3 different dating pools. Pool 1, my dog's barking because there's a cat right there. So there's Pool 1, Pool 2, and Pool 3. Each of them have different kinds of issues. So this one is specifically, again, related to Pool 1. So who are the Pool 1 swimmers? So I think I put them in basically 3 categories. So the first is immature people, and they grow out of it. Okay, so a lot of these people will grow out of it and be different. But this is a lot of people in their 20s, honestly, maybe also a little bit in their 30s. So some of the stuff that I'm describing may be something that 20-year-olds and people in their early 30s do, and it's just a function of immaturity. The second category is shallow people, and shallow people are not necessarily going to grow out of it. And this category includes narcissists. So narcissists are going to be, like, if you put shallow people on a range from 1 to 10, narcissists would be on that scale of shallowness, but they'd be like at a 15. Okay, so narcissism is like take shallowness and make it into a mental illness, essentially. Actually, at the basis of narcissism, you have psychopathy. And there's a whole other video that I can do on narcissism, okay, and maybe I will. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to lump all of them as shallow people. Because you do have some people that are shallow that aren't like full-blown narcissists, but they sure kind of act like it in a lot of ways. This is just actions of a shallow person. The third group that's going to be in Pool 1 are going to be your substance abusers. So I'm not talking about substance users, I mean substance abusers, meaning that they're just basically messed up all day long and all night. This blocks intimacy. And really what this pool is all about is a lack of ability to develop intimacy. That's at the root of the core of Pool 1, and that's the problem. That's why it's a shallow pool.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Voice of Reason live on KBLA Talk 1580 from the heart of Leimert Park, Little Africa town. We're here, and tonight's topic is a doozy, man. Poach mates. There are a sector of people out there who are looking to steal another person's partner. Or there very well may be a person in relationship with someone that is disgruntled with the relationship. And so in their mind, in their heart, they might go poaching for another suitor. Wow, this is a real situation. The concept of mate poaching invites intriguing reflections on human nature and evolutionary instincts. From an evolutionary perspective, Mate poaching can be seen as a manifestation of natural instincts driven by a primal desire to secure the best possible mate for reproductive success. In our ancient ancestral past, seeking a partner already chosen by another could signal desirability and qualities advantageous for offspring and their survival. However, contemporary human behavior is shaped by complex societal norms and moral codes that influence how we approach relationships. While some people may argue that mate poaching reflects a natural instinct, it also raises ethical considerations and potential consequences for the emotional well-being of the two people in the relationship. As professionals, we navigate the delicate balance between acknowledging biological predispositions and encouraging ethical behavior. Understanding the psychological motivations behind mate poaching allows us to foster a deeper sense of self-awareness and a healthier relationship dynamic with our partner. Ultimately, we strive to guide individuals towards conscious choices in love and relationships, balancing natural inclinations with empathy, respect, and commitment to the well-being of all parties involved. Now, let me just say, we did a little research on this topic. And there's some research, and we're going to play the clip later, out of Oregon State, I believe, that talks about how, and I've heard women say it for years. Women have always said, don't let the women in your family have too much time with your man. One of my ex-girlfriends was like that. She would not let me sit and talk with the family members, right? The females of her family member, the women of her family. She wouldn't let me talk to them, wouldn't let them talk to me. And I was like, why is it like that? And she was like, I don't want them to get to know you. I don't trust them. I'm like, these are people, this is your blood. But apparently, mate poaching happens in families. Did Jermaine Jackson mate poach his brother Randy? I'm just saying, it happens in families, right? This is a real, it's not funny. I'm laughing and I shouldn't be, but this is what happened. Jermaine married his brother's baby mama, married her and had kids with her. She already had kids with Randy. This is a real thing. Mate poaching. This is a real situation. Engaging in repeated instances of mate poaching can have significant consequences for the individuals involved. Emotionally, the poacher may experience a sense of emptiness and dissatisfaction as they constantly seek external validation through conquest. This behavior can lead to a cycle of superficial connections, preventing them from forming deep and meaningful relationships. Moreover, mate poaching can damage the poacher's reputation and social standing, as their actions may be perceived as untrustworthy and disrespectful. This can result in strained friendships and strained relationships with family members. Somebody said, this is nasty. Yo, this is real. Get to your phone lines, 1-800-920-1580. I want to hear, is there anybody out there who has stolen a friend's significant other? Can we be honest? You talk to them in secret and and then you set something new up. And if you noticed in the clip we played before, The brother mentioned other phenomena in the dating scene, like monkey branching. Monkey branching is holding on to what you got while with one hand, while fishing around looking for a better situation with your offhand, right? You're looking for a better situation, another vine to hold on to. Once you find something that is suitable, you grab onto that and then you let go of what you've always wanted to let go of, but didn't have something of equal or better quality. They call that monkey branching. So now this new thing, mate poaching. Looking for the qualities in somebody and saying their qualities are better than my significant other. Right? So we have MadameNoir.com. They got an article on it. Right? They have an article on it called Mate Poaching: How to Determine if Someone is Trying to Steal Your Partner. Do you think family members engage in partner stealing? I believe so. I want to hear from Ronan. I want to hear from Attila. I want to hear from Nzinga. I want everybody in the chat room. We got a lot of people in the chat room. They got a lot of opinions. And I want to hear from y'all. I want to know what you think of this. I have a story. I'm from a different generation. Andy, your generation is different than mine. If you from my generation, Andy, this is how this goes. I know Andy. I work with Andy. Andy is my friend. Andy introduces me to his woman. I never try to talk to Andy's woman. That's the generation I'm from. Even if we break up, I don't talk to Andy's woman because Andy's my guy. That's my bro, right? I don't try to say, hey, it's been 5 years since you was with Andy. I don't even approach that, right? That's the generation I'm from. I bring a girl around you and I introduce you to her as I introduce her to you as my girl. We could fall out next week. Don't talk to my girl. I'm just from that generation. This generation, yes, it's a code, right? This generation doesn't have a code. You can be in a relationship with someone and still be looking for their replacement. To me, if you're still in a relationship with someone and you're looking for their replacement, that's betrayal. That's a form of infidelity. Now, this poach mating thing, or poach mates, is crazy, the topic. This is actually trying to vet somebody out while you're still in a relationship. Somebody who may have more resources, somebody who may have more money, somebody who may have more access or social mobility. This is crazy. When we come forward, more from the voice of reason. I need to hear from y'all. Hey, what's the hold up on the phone calls, y'all? Can I get y'all to hit the phone lines? Nazarene, Truemonger, and Nzinga, Attila, of course, Ronan. Where are the phone calls? WDMA Warrior. Where are the phone calls? Get in here. I need to hear from y'all. And Andy, walk out when the phones ring. I need to hear from y'all. I need to hear from y'all. Nobody wants to admit they a poach mate. I know. Listen, man. Or been poached. Ladies, be honest. They said 49% of ladies be poach mating. Can y'all just be honest? Can y'all just be honest? Is anybody gonna be honest? Yo, we have $15, 30 minutes in. That's like 50 cents a minute. Come on, y'all. Get in here and support this channel. Y'all not doing it. Come on. I got my energy up. Where y'all at? Come on. Give it to me. Call in and be honest. True monger? Hey. Not me, I promise. No poaching. Okay. I've been poached. And he did it on purpose. And right, man, call in. WD, call in. He said, I've been drinking, not tonight. Damn, you got a story. He said, I've been drinking. I'll be done cuss somebody out. Fighting the urge to ask for details. That's crazy. Share the details. Everybody hit the like button. Come on, get in here. I want to know the tea too. He says, it's not my business. And Zinga, not my business. $18 people still haven't hit the like button. That's crazy. What up, y'all? I need some more callers. Who gonna get these callers popping for me? Call me right now. Where we at, y'all? Get these phone lines popping. We at $20. Somebody, Travis Booker, man, we appreciate that. We appreciate it. Keep rocking with us. What up, y'all? I see y'all up in here. Holla at your brother. All right. We almost going. We at 2024, 35 minutes in. I don't want anybody sloppy second. Well, me and my homegirls don't even have the same type. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, man. Happy Monday. I'm cleaning but listening. Come on, y'all.
right into it. Today we're going to be talking about a phenomenon that has been going on since time immemorial, but now we've got kind of a formal term that we utilize when describing it, and this is mate poaching. So what the heck is mate poaching, right? So the idea here is the attempt to seduce a person out of a committed relationship, right? And this is something that I find very interesting to talk about because a recent report said that, or found that 60% of men and 53% of women self-report having tried to seduce a person out of a committed relationship, right? This is something that a lot of people have a lot of trouble with in terms of wrapping their head around, so I want to kind of shed some light on really why this, ironically and sadly, makes sense that this would happen both for men and for women, okay? So first I want to cover it from the woman's side, and then I want to cover it from the man's side, okay? So at the end of the day, remember that women are hypergamous, meaning that women kind of do the picking when it comes to long-term mates. And this, of course, makes perfect sense, right? It's actually what largely has driven civilization for as long as we've had civilization, right? Men needing to be industrious to, at the end of the day, kind of prove and demonstrate their higher value to women to be able to actually attract a mate. And what happens is that women have a significantly higher cost of gestation. At the end of the day, biologically, it would be possible for me, if I had the stamina, to be able to go out and get, 15 women pregnant today, right? Do I have to actually bear any of those children? I do not, right? I have virtually no cost of gestation, right? Versus for women, each one of those 15 different women has a very high cost of gestation, having to carry the body, having to carry the baby, the load on their bodies, right? It's very significant. I mean, women are pretty phenomenal, right, in many ways, and this is one of them in terms of women's bodies. And so because the cost of gestation is significantly higher, obviously women need to be picky in terms of, what guys they choose to be able to actually have these long-term relationships with, especially when it comes to having a sexual relationship. Because women at the end of the day are the gatekeepers of sex. Women are the gatekeepers of sex, and men are the gatekeepers of relationships, right? You cannot have sex without a woman unless, God forbid, it's a case of rape or some sort of, forced sexual assault, right? But in terms of ordinary interaction, right, you can't have sex without a woman, right? A woman's agreement. And you cannot have a relationship unless the man agrees to actually be in it and actually be committed to it, okay?
Oh, Lord. See, y'all want to play reindeer games. I bring topics that hit home, and then y'all want to get quiet. Huh? Y'all want to get quiet. Y'all want to be like, I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, you do. 60% of men and 53% of women have tried to take somebody else's significant other. You've been poaching other people's mates. Huh? And did you know that there are 7 different types of sugar baby relationships? According to a new study published in the journal Sociological Perspectives, there are 7 types of these sugar relationships. Sugar prostitution, compensated dating. We're not doing nothing, but you got to pay me to date you. Compensated companionship. We're not doing nothing sexually, but you got to pay me to be your companion. Sugar dating, sugar friendships with benefits, and pragmatic love. Didn't I tell you all of this is transactional? Listen, let me tell you something. Let me just be clear, 100% clear. Zoe Williams, speaking from the pulpit right now. My woman gotta love me, right? From the top of my big lemon head down to the bottom of my feet. She got to love me. This can't be no transaction. Let me tell you what the real poaching should be. You should be going into relationships trying to poach your problems. Find out what's wrong with you. Find out how you going to show up. And once you find out how you fail to show up, that's what you should be poaching. No, but many of us are greedy. We want our men and our women to give us all of these things with no work, huh? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something this evening. When you come into relationship with me, you got to be invested in me. You got to be invested in what I'm doing. And I'm going to be invested in you, and I'm going to be invested in what you're doing. But it cannot be, I'm here for what I can get. No, you want to love me? It's what can we give each other? How can we set up a healthy space for bi-directional giving? The giving of respect, the giving of compassion, the giving of understanding, the giving of grace, the giving of consideration. There should be a bi-directional, free-flowing, organic flow of these things. If you come to me and you about what you can get from me, then we have absolutely nothing together. I need somebody to love me from my hamper to my car trunk to the pillows on my bed. I need somebody to love every aspect of me and love in truth. That's what this right here. Did you hear the 7 sugar types? Paid companionship, sugar friendships with benefits, and pragmatic love. What? This is passive aggressive prostitution. Brothers, you should want to take care of your woman. It's not simping to want to take care of your woman. You understand? You should want to do it. Okay? You doing well in life. You done made a little money. Who else you gonna spend it on? You spend it on the one you love. If that's your woman, cool. Let's go to the summer concert series. Let's go to the jazz fest. Let's go chill, right? Great. But if you gotta get somebody, if you gotta pay somebody to want to be with you, Lord, mate poaching, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, when I come forward, I'm going to Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm going to Chicago, Illinois. I'm going to Kansas City, Missouri. We got a lot to talk about on this topic.
Is it good to you?
Ooh. Rent a gent, why don't you? Cheeks for lease. Wow. Nah, man, I want to take care of my woman. I'm cool. Repo skeets. Wow. Hey, I'll tell her. When you get a chance, I want you to call in and talk about pragmatic lovers. I want to hear it from you. Get yourself ready. Uber ass. I'll tell her, get ready. All right? Yo. We're at 25:24. 47 minutes in. We are lagging and dragging. What can I do to encourage you to get us to $50? We're $25 away from $50. What can I do to encourage you to help us get to $50? Please support this channel, y'all. Door smash. No clip. The Book of Ronan. We have 4524 Ronan. Thank you. Oh, we keeping going. Fast cash. We're at 6523. Come on. Keep those super chats rolling. Come on. Mosquito. Whoa. She's sitting with you, but her eyes are on the door. Come on. Whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, my playlist is my co-host. You already know what it is. We're talking about mate poaching. Somebody stealing your significant other from you. What do my guys say? What's his name? Trey Songz? It's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Huh? Wow. Even Chris Brown said, you know, the loyal record. Nobody's loyal. Boy. Mate poaching, a concept studied extensively in the realm of interpersonal relationships, refers to the act of pursuing, attracting, or enticing someone who is already in a committed relationship. This phenomena challenges the boundaries of traditional dating and courtship dynamics, as it involves seeking a partner who is already romantically involved with another. Unlike conventional dating or courtship, mate poaching operates on a morally ambiguous ground, raising ethical questions and emotional complexities. It often involves a deliberate pursuit of someone who is emotionally invested in another relationship, potentially leading to heartache for all parties involved. The motives behind mate poaching can vary from a desire for excitement and conquest to a belief that the person being pursued might be a better match. You know how people think the grass is always greener on the other side until they get to that other lawn. Once you get in somebody else's yard, you start to recognize this ain't as good as it looked good. It looked good from over where I was standing. But once you get your feet on that other lawn, that's when you learn, like, oh, this ain't as this is not all what I thought it would be. Huh? Morally ambiguous ground. Huh? 1-800-920-1580. Please call me right now. Understanding mate poaching requires delving into human nature, exploring the underlying psychological, sociological, and evolutionary factors that contribute to this behavior. From a psychological perspective, individuals engaging in mate poaching may experience a sense of thrill and validation from successfully attracting someone already taken, which is an attempt to bolster one's self-esteem. I was going to say, if you have self-esteem, you wouldn't need to do that anyway. Seeking validation to me is not a sign of self-esteem, but it says bolstering self-esteem. So that's already telling us that the self-esteem is low. Here, let me just get to the phone lines because people been in here and they want to talk. Ronan from Indianapolis, India. Oh, Lord. What did you call it? What did you called it something in the chat room. What did you, something mates. What did you call it?
Skeet mates.
Skeet mates. What in the world? Oh my God. I don't know what to tell. It's not Postmates. It's Poach mates, man. Something you said something else. Something dash. What was it?
Oh, door smash.
Door smash. Lord have mercy. The transactionalism is beyond my comprehension. Talk to me. Has someone ever taken your woman because she viewed them as a better catch than you? Have you ever been mate poached? Somebody just poached your woman right from under your arm? Has it ever happened, my brother?
Yes, it has happened to me, and I've returned the favor. When it happened to me, in a sense, I didn't have that sense of self-worth, so I basically cheapened the relationship, and she found, I guess, value elsewhere for a while, but then she tried to come back because it wasn't what she thought it was, and we ended up breaking it off. But when I did happen to poach associate's girlfriend at the time, I did that to punish his pride, because he kept bragging about, the woman he got, she's this, that, and the third, and nobody could ever take her. And he was mainly pointed at me, so I was like, you know what? I can show you better than I can tell you. But karma has a way of turning back on you, and I end up losing a good woman because of that.
It happens, bro. It happens. It happens. Let me just say this, man. You brought Indianapolis in the building. Legendary Ronan. Hey, man, we appreciate you. Naptown is in the building because of you. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Jay from Chicago, Illinois. It's your time to shine. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, what up, man? I don't know about the shining, but
You don't.
I didn't set out to make folks. I guess you could consider it unintentionally.
Wait, let me say. Let me say this, Jay. I gotta say it because I feel it. I feel it. Brother, you cannot curse on the air. All right? No profanity.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad you said that, brother.
Yeah, man, because I felt the spirit of profanity. And no, we can do not curse on these airwaves, good brother. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. Like, I would call it, I guess, unintentionally, mate poaching. I was married, she was married. I had the greatest marriage. It was pretty much kind of coming to an end, same with her, whatever. And, low key, we messed around for a couple of years off and on. Mine ended first, then hers ended. And, when that happened, she came at me like, hey, come get me. But, how you get them is how you lose. You know what I'm saying? I'm old enough.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
How you get them is how you lose them.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
And, you know, all the little stuff we was doing, you know what I mean? Creeping around, woo. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So I had to, like, you know, use the smarter head, will, and, you know, step away from that situation.
Brother Jay, you brought Chicago in the building. We appreciate the wisdom. Hey, man, you got a seat at the table anytime you want to call in. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. If you want to bring your city in the building and join this national discussion, because that's what it is. It's a national discussion tonight. We're talking about mate poaching. What? Zoe Williams is live as we delve deep into this complex question. Is mate poaching a betrayal or an innocent pursuit? I want to hear from y'all. 1-800-920-1580. When I come forward, you already know I'm going to talk to my brother from Kansas City, Missouri. Hey, my brother and brothers and sisters. Hey, Heru Ali. Hey, Ghetto Gourmet. Hey, man, I appreciate you, brother. Always a man of your word. We ain't even always got to agree. We ain't got to agree on nothing, right? That ain't even about it, man. You're a man of your word. Every time you say, yo, brothers, everybody in the chat room should put up or shut up. And I be like, don't be so hard on the folk. We don't know their individual situation. But one thing about you, you are consistent, brother. You show up all the time. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all who is able to find a little piece of change for this strange little show. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for stepping up and dropping some jewels. Honor Zoe, value for value, back in Michigan. Hey, Heru, you should get in here, man, and talk about this conversation. Fast Cash hit us with $19.99. The Book of Ronan hit us with a 20 spot. Nzinga's dropped 5 on us. Nzinga. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. We appreciate all the twos and fews. Travis Booker Jr. We appreciate all the twos and fews. Please keep the twos and fews rolling. Please keep it popping, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Please continue to keep it popping. All right. So I like what Zoe said. He likes paying for his. I do. I mean, my woman can tell you, dog. She come see me. Well, I look like me like, yo, you got a 20 on you or some shit? Like, what? Nah. She don't have to pay for nothing. She come and tell me, hey, you ain't got no food in your house. I live like a bachelor. So if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have no damn furniture. Because I'm all right laying on my couch. But yo, she come in town and be like, yo, we need groceries. She don't have to pay for the groceries. Yo, I want to go out and get something to eat. She ain't got to pay to go out and get something to eat. All right? I left my wallet at the house. She ain't got to worry about none of that shit. And I think men should be on that shit. If you about controlling your life, doing for your woman, that ain't really shit. It's really nothing. Let me tell you something, brothers. When it comes to your woman, it's about making a safe space. She got to be able to come in your house and flit around and dance around and spin on the ground. And the same shit she be doing in the mirror at her crib, she should be able to do that at your house. When she come to your house, she should be able to be like backflips and doing the splits and all kind of wild, weird shit she do at home. She should be able to do the same thing. That's how you know you have a safe environment.
Individuals come into the lab, and they were students at Oklahoma State University. And after coming into the lab, we set them at a computer, and they completed a number of different questions similar to an eHarmony or a Match.com survey. So some of these questions were getting at their likes, their dislikes, their turn-ons or turn-offs for the opposite sex. And after they completed these questionnaires, we presented them with their best match. And with this, they saw a photograph of an attractive individual of the opposite sex. And next to the photograph was a list of descriptions of this individual. And the last description they saw either stated that this person was single or they were in a relationship. After being presented with the match, they again completed a number of different questions, and these questions were getting at their willingness to pursue that individual. We found that single women were more likely to pursue the attached man compared to the single man. So it seems that women are more attracted to or willing to pursue the men that are unavailable to them. Whereas the men, we did not see this difference. There was no difference in the pursuit or willingness to pursue the single woman compared to the committed woman.
That's Oklahoma State. My son got an offer from Oklahoma State. They came to Santa Monica, came to the gym, said, we want New Williams. I'm sorry, I digress. Women, according to that research provided by Oklahoma State, are more likely to approach unavailable men. You listen, I didn't have to go to Oklahoma State to figure that out. I'm in Hollywood. Do you know the baddest women get dated by the same group of balling dudes? Did you know that? Did they poaching the women from each other? Did you know that? Huh? Derek Fisher took, let me just tell you now, Derek Fisher took, what's my man, Marshall Faulk's wife. No, Marshall Faulk from the Rams. Used to play at San Diego State. Was a mixture between Walter Payton and Barry Sanders. Marshall Faulk's ex-wife became Derek Fisher's wife while he was playing with the Clippers. Now, I don't mean to put the T out there, but it's out there. Right? He married her. He had some kids, broke up with her, got a divorce, and then poached his teammate, Matt Barnes. Come on, man. Matt Barnes said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get in this car, and I'm going to drive 95 miles to put monkey paws all on this dude. Listen, in Hollywood, listen, the most beautiful women are mate poaching. I ain't got to lie about it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I done said this before. Quality people have very little value in this society. Quality people have very little value because quality doesn't necessarily translate to resources. See, you could be a quality person and have no resources, and you are undateable. You are unrelatable. I don't know how somebody with such a beautiful spirit and inner power is broke. Holla back at me when you got something for me. Am I lying? Somebody call in and tell me I'm lying this evening. Tell me I'm lying. Quality people have very little value. And what happens is, after you've conquered the world, you spent your life beating the world's tail, climbing up every mountain, conquering every challenge, winning everything, gaining everything. And then you look around and you realize what you had to do to achieve all that you've achieved. And you start to find out you done stepped on people. You've rejected people. You've disrespected people. You've marginalized people. You understand? You've stolen from people. You've betrayed people. You start to find out who's here for me now. No, you ate everybody. You consumed everybody's love and you spit it out, and nobody's available for you now. Passive aggressive prostitution. What can I get? I'm going to tell you right now. Relationships are about poaching lessons. What lessons can I poach as I walk into this relationship? What do you mean, poach? You're not poaching a lesson from your partner. You're poaching a lesson that has risen from the subconscious of your spirit to tell you what you need to work on. I always tell people, once you go into a relationship, you should be on guard for how you show up. Every single step of the way, you should be paying attention to you. I'm going to put myself in this situation and see if I'm over my abandonment issues. I'm going to put myself in this situation and see if I'm over my constantly seeking validation issues. I'm going to put myself in this situation and see if I'm over my communication problem where I shut down when real conversations emerge to the surface. That's what you should be poaching. But many people ain't poaching that. They're poaching security. I need to be safe. I want to be able to cry in a mansion. I don't want to cry in a cardboard box. And yes, crying in a mansion is better than crying in a cardboard box. But I'm going to tell you something. Do you know how many unfulfilled people got all of the accoutrement of life? Do you know how many unfulfilled people have put a gun to their head and did something about it? Money can't validate you. Sure, money is a social lubricant. Yes, I'm telling you now, it makes it easy when you got money. It makes it easy to get in the car and whip up PCH real quick, 100 miles an hour. Ooh, oh my goodness. It feels delicious. But is it substantive? I'm going to tell you right now, in our society today, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, all the great spiritualists would be seen as bums. People wouldn't even get close to them. Jesus didn't have no crib. Read the Bible. Where did Jesus live? Jesus made a rock into a pillow. Laid his head on a rock. I'm just saying. You know what? And for the type of people that we've become in this society, you know what got to happen? I'm telling you right now, in order for Jesus to get any kind of respect, Jesus, Krishna, Buddha, whoever, in order for them to get respect today, they got to come with miracles first. There was a man reported down on Skid Row touching everybody, and everybody all of a sudden were millionaires. It has to be some ridiculous miracle that got to happen before people go, oh, wow. The Savior is back. Let me get right. We already told you, poaching other people's mates deals in a space of moral ambiguity. And people are out here doing it. Paid companionship. I'll be your companion if you pay me $100 a night. I'll go out on a date with you every night. This is the world. And then you think you and your love is safe. Let me tell you something, man. People find reasons to be upset with you every day. Even the people you love. They find justifications and reasons to not be happy. I guarantee you, if you sat people down and said, why do you spend so much time ruminating on the negative? Do you know your relationship with this person would flip around if you switched your perspective on a number of things? And if people feel like their needs aren't being met, oh, their eyes start to wander. Their spirits start to wander. But I done told people before, who is chief chiefly responsible for fulfilling your needs? You! Because all of the substantive needs that you have are inside jobs. Acknowledgement, self-acknowledgement. Validation, self-validation. Approval, self-approval. Happiness, happiness is an inside job. Self-esteem, self-worth, self-acceptance. Do you understand? Self-compassion, self-empathy. You got to pour all of this into you. I love me. I approve of me, even the darkness, even the ugliness. But I'm telling you now, the way the world is set up right now, the economy, AI, money is funny. The Feds just raised the interest rates to the highest level it's been in many, many years. Listen, people are now going to be poaching mates because they're looking for a back house to stay in. They're looking for security. They're looking for safety. Before, it was about ego, right? Let me see if I still got it. Let me see if my magic is still working. Let me see if I can pull her. Now, it's, she's married to a tycoon. Let me pull her so I can fleece her for some funds. And she doing the same thing. Tell the truth and shame the devil tonight. When I come forward, I'm going to Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia. We got a lot to talk about. Yo, we cooking. Are we cooking? Where we at? JT said crying is crying no matter where we are. Put up the emojis. Let me know. Let me know. Put up an emoji to let me know if we cooking. Whatever emoji you want to put up, put it up, put it up, put it up. I need 2 callers. Attila, call right now. I need 2 callers. Attila, call right now. Somebody call me. Attila, call me. Call me, call me, call me. Good thing I wrote down my talking points, 6 beers in. Now I'm finna come right to you, bruh. No cursing. No cursing. No cursing. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Can I tell you where we are? Can I tell you where we are? On the super chat. Can I tell you where we are? Somebody put up an emoji. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I tell you where we are on the super chat? We are at 167.22. We are $30 away from $200. Can we do it? Monique's journey. Monique, I want to hear from you tonight. Call me, Monique. We're at 177. We are $23 from $200. Can we get that last $23? We get to $23, I'll shut up for the rest of the show. Well, shut up about the super chat. Can we get that $23? Who's going to help us? Who's going to follow up Monique's journey? Monique's journey, I want to hear from you. Call me, Monique. I want to hear from you. Call me, Monique. I want to hear from you. Call me, call me, call me. Everybody hit that like button. Everybody hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Let's go. Is tonight's show lit or what? Waylon Kirkland closed on a house today. Congrats, brother. Congrats. We're at 182.21. We're $18 away. Can we get that $18? Who's going to help us? Let's get twos and fews. If we get 5 people to drop $5, we doing it. Let's go. We're at 182.21. Let's go. Let's go. It's a different conversation, right? Show the shit. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yo, we're $18 away. Let's get 5 people to drop $5. Who can do it right now? Let's get a roll call. Let's get it. 5 people drop $5 and we're there. Hit it. Yeah, you know me. Hey.
With a guy who's single and he's not fucking any other girls, then I would be like, well, why isn't he? Like, what's wrong with him? Obviously, there's been some flags going off for other girls to make them avoid the situation. So, I mean, like, I personally would be like more inclined to want to go on a date, at least a first date.
With the guy who's
Well, the guy who's like normal, yeah, who's like hooking up with girls, and I'm hooking up with guys. Like, I mean, I feel like that's dating in 2022. Like,
Andy, go ahead, Andy.
I just gotta testify, man. Like this is so deep. The last couple of clips that we played, I remember growing up, my homie used to always say, like, yeah, girls are gonna like you, you know what I'm saying, when you're with somebody. And I used to be like, oh, yeah, that's cap. But I kid you not, man. Anytime that I've been in a relationship, like every time I've been in a relationship,
No, I've experienced that my whole life.
the opportunities to cheat have just like it's like served on a silver platter for you.
They multiply when you're with somebody who loves you.
When I'm single though, I'm like, where y'all at?
Where y'all at?
But now that I'm taking, y'all want to start, you know, throwing stuff at me. Really? Don't do me like that, man. Come on.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. Poach mating. You out here, not post mating. You poaching mates. You know what? This person you're with right now, yes, they may have certain skills and abilities, but I'm the most interesting man alive. And at the end of the day, you would be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't stay with... There's people out there like that. Now, let me get my brother in here. Kansas City is in the building. WDMA Warrior, talk to me, man, about your experience. Did somebody poach you, or did you poach somebody else?
Actually, I'll let the audience decide, but one incident I was definitely poached. But just to piggyback off of, you know, this topic, if you were Thanos, this topic should definitely be one of your infinity gems.
This is the infinity gem right here, the power stone.
Bro, you know as well as I do, we've seen this from our cookouts as family. We've seen it from our friends, our so-called homies. I mean, there's coaching going on all day, all long.
Listen, if your woman or you fall, let me say this for men and women. For men, if your woman falls for somebody, if she gets poached, she was never your woman. Just remember that. She was never your woman. She was for sale. That you got to keep that 100. And the same applies to men. Brother, If somebody can take you away, you never belong to that other person. It's really that simple. It's just that simple, right? So I need y'all to understand, man. Like, passive aggressive prostitution is out here. People are, I'm telling you, as the economy gets worse and the dollar gets weaker, people are going to be doing some real strange things in order to be taken care of. WDMA, your final thoughts?
Yeah, back on to the poaching. There was an incident that happened, his homie, he had a girl, he liked, and he brought her over to my pad, to smoke out. And like, I didn't take you, now that I think about it, when I walked back out of my bedroom, with the blunt to smoke with them, they were sitting on separate couches. So, I sat down on the couch next to her, not thinking of anything, after we smoked, she all of a sudden just turned to me, gave me a kiss, and just drug me in my bedroom and smashed.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. And I looked at my homeboy like, what the hell is going on? He looked surprised as hell. He just dipped after that. But then, like, with the other time that I knew this was karma coming back on me was, there was this one girl I really liked, but, I had like, I had other options. She wasn't really at the top of the list. So this dude who I thought was my homeboy, he hit on her. And where I stayed at that time is like my window is like the open view of the entrance to apartments. And so they decided to post up right in front of my window, stand in front of me and kiss.
Really?
And I was like, wow, okay, I could really smash you right now.
Wow.
But, I'm just gonna let that slide. And, years later, I seen dude on the bus, looked like he had been through it. And that's when I knew karma got to him, because he was talking about, I just got out the pen recently, I'm trying to find a job and all this and that. I was like, that's exactly what you get.
Brother WDMA Warrior, we appreciate you, man. Kansas City is in the building because of you. Thank you for your transparency. Thank you for sharing your stories. Listen, if you want to bring your city in the building, you know what you got to do. All you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. We're talking to everybody from across the country. This is a national show. Don't get it twisted. The Voice of Reason is on fire, live from KBLA Talk 1580. Let's get Nazarene X from Atlanta, Georgia, in here. Talk to me, man. Listen, have you been poached, or are you the poacher?
I'm a victim of circumstance, for real.
What happened? What happened, man?
But sometimes, first of all, shout out to Carlos Miller, shout out to Jack Phillips. I heard a quote. Jack Phillips said, "One man's trash is another man's garbage." Help me keep all types of things in perspective, right? So, like, the whole thing of, like, when you interacting with new people and stuff like that, I mean, part of it is like a game. Like, typically speaking, I volunteer for the friend zone because I believe in that foundation anyway. But I'm the type of friend that'll pull my thing up as long as it's cool. And I've had that be part of the mix.
Wait, what did you say? You the type of dude that'll do what?
I'm saying, like, some women, they'll, how I put it, when I meet certain women, especially if I'm not, like, on a hunt like that, I do what they call, like, I volunteer for the friend zone. Because that's basically, as far as I'm concerned, that's where we supposed to be negotiating and filling one another out, like getting to know one another anyway. So regardless, like, I don't interact with people that's in a relationship, but I think leading with that type of energy, it helps save me the trouble, but also, like, it puts a woman in position to reveal herself. She's going to be a liar anyway. Like, I've been kind of thrown for a loop too, and that's just like, you say you're not with nobody, but your version of so-called dating and such knows, like, you ain't having sex with him, I'm the friend, but you want to do something with me, that type of thing. And the next thing you know is, like, when I'm not trying to go any extra route, it's like I get ridiculed because it's almost like, well, why don't you want me? I'm like,
Wow.
Love is love.
Wow. That's heavy. That's heavy.
Sometimes women you don't want them while they doing stuff that's unbecoming of a woman that you would want to be with.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
I think this is just a whole little old game. So that's what I mean. Like, if somebody letting you know that they in a situation, like, unless you want to be a part of getting caught up in it, because I just feel like it's a rule for, there's a lot of room for danger anyway. Because the last thing somebody want to do is be caught with somebody's wife as a man. And that's him. I think that's more of a versus standard from a certain cloth. Like, but then you got other people that don't really care. Like, they say it's about the woman. Like, she made a decision this time to third, but you ain't gonna really have a lot of explaining to do if you end up in the casket. If you're not careful. Because you gotta be mindful of the type of situations you putting yourself in when you're dealing with strangers, regardless whether you getting set up. Because that could be a whole another, like there's a honeycomb type situation where girls act like they not with somebody, but they catch you slipping. Because that's part of their routine. Like they like to lure dudes over when they, I'm a man said earlier, like you thinking with the wrong head. So
wow.
There's just different ways to do it. But
and you can put yourself in a real bad situation if you're resource hunting. Because if you're focused on the resource and security, you might miss the integrity and the character. See, if you with a work in progress is going to make mistakes. But this is where you're going to see the character. Do they own their mistakes? Do they acknowledge and apologize for being human in the relationship? And sometimes, like I said, that's a virtue that most people still don't respect nowadays. They may see that apology as a sign of weakness. My brother, Nazarene X, we appreciate the fire, man. Listen, when we come forward, the phone lines are going to continue to cook. Houston and Detroit in the building, and somebody calling in right now. 2 people. We got a lot to talk about. Attila, you next. Jang Lang, Jang Lang, Jang Lang, Jang Lang, Jang Lang, Jang Lang. Hey, we on fire tonight, y'all. Hey, Andy, what's that? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Y'all enjoying the show tonight? And I want to do a topic from y'all tomorrow. This topic came from the lounge. Never heard of the term. And somebody told me about it yesterday, and I was like, mate poaching? Wow. Hey, we're at 182.21. I want to thank everybody with such a small audience. Let me just say, with such a small audience, we probably raised more money on this show than we did on the morning show. And what's crazy is my morning show, which happens on Mondays, we had 800 people in there. We had 800 people in here. No, Tony Massey was not involved, but I may bring Tony Massey back tomorrow. I'm telling you, we had 800 people in my So What morning show chat today. Right? 800 people. And you guys, 60, 70, I think we got close to 80, a tenth of the size. And y'all be putting in work, man. So I just want to say I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Listen, even without Heru's $100, we were at $82. $82.21. Heru put us over the top. I'm saying, can we get 18 more to get to 200? Can we raise $200? Anybody in here who got it, share it with us. We'd appreciate it. All right? If you got it, share it with us. Okay? If you got it, share it. All right? If you got it, share it. It was a super show. I'm going to listen again after your TV show. Thank you. I need to start promoting the TV show. I'll be bullshitting. Y'all got to remind me to promote everything. T. Ross, peace and blessings. Aw, shit, we at 187.20. Hey, we almost there. We almost there. Can we get a few more people? Twos and fews, drop a 5 spot. Come on, we almost there. Big love for Zoe, Necessary You, and Real Nagas Kev are my 2 go-to guys. For sure, man. Don't let a big super chat stop you from contributing. Yeah, that's what happens. Sometimes they see somebody hit us with a big one and they go, all right, never mind. No, but every little bit counts. You don't, everybody ain't got it. Everybody ain't blessed enough to drop a hundo or 20 spot or 50 spot. Everybody can't do it. But I know everybody could do $2. Everybody could do $3. Everybody could do a $5 spot. Just show your love, man. Trust me, it'll come back to you in some way. Yogi Fish, what up? Approximately 64% of men and 49% of women have tried to poach someone who was currently in a relationship, one study found. So that's because men date down in poaching. That's what you should have said when you was on the air, brother. Fast Cash, you already hit us with something, but we appreciate it. We're at 192.19. We are $8 away from the goal. We are Xylon back at us just to continue the value for value. We're at 97.19. We are $3 away. What in the world? We are $3 away. Come on. It's a great evening, yes. Man, I'm appreciative. I'm thankful. We $3 away. Who gonna jump in? Get us there. We're $3 away. Yogi.
Women want men who are already taken more than they want men who are actually single? That's because they do. This phenomenon is called mate poaching, and while we all know that men pursue women more often, studies have come out and found that when women do pursue men, they are exponentially more likely to be pursuing a man who is not single. And there are a few reasons for that. Women are generally more scared of men than they are other women. We know this. Therefore, when a man has been properly and thoroughly vetted by another woman and deemed as safe and good, she has made that man infinitely more desirable. But women gotta be careful with mate poaching. If they cheat on their partner, they're gonna cheat on you. There are other ways to find a vetted man. Date the man who actually has female friends. Date the man who respects his female boss. Date the man who watches his niece every week. Don't date the man with a ring on his finger. You're not gonna win.
Oh, ladies love it when we're taken. They really do. How come y'all not being honest? How come y'all not being truthful? I want to hear the truth. I don't want to hear any shenanigans. And I know men have made it uncomfortable and unsafe for women to speak in society about the real get down. What do you mean, Zoe? The real get down. Do you know how clandestine and clever women are? Boy, they know more things about what's going on in the relationship than we care to pay attention to. But we've made it uncomfortable for them to even open up and talk. This is why Prince wrote the record, "If I were your girlfriend, maybe you would talk to me the way you open up and reveal to her." Women are scared to talk to us, man. So because they're scared to really share who they really are, you have no idea how many men get played. Uh-oh. Did I say? I'm not saying men ain't playing women, because it happens all the time. But we live in a society that makes it seem like women are always the damsels in distress and ain't doing no playing. Huh? And I'm going to tell you, when a woman feel like playing, you not going to know. This is why brothers be losing it. You're not going to know. She's going to be, listen to me, she's going to be discreet. She's going to be classy about it. I'm talking about good women. I'm not talking about just out here wilding. She's going to be discreet. She's going to be classy. All T's will be crossed. All I's will be dotted. You just not going to know unless she decides to tell you about her indiscretions. Am I lying? Somebody correct me if I'm lying. Okay, let me get the ladies in here. They're going to do it. Atala from Houston, Texas. Get in here. Am I lying? Did I lie tonight?
No lies told. No lies told. I mean, I'll say this. When it comes to dealing with a woman that is on that type of time, right? She's probably very guarded and broken. Like, I refuse to believe that this is somebody that's just open and kind and, secure in their attachment. That sounds like a recipe for an avoidant attachment.
Mm-hmm.
And chances are the guy also has an avoidant attachment of some sort. Especially if you're talking about poaching, right? Like, to me, like, poaching represents two people who both have avoidant attachment, and it's a perfect setup because neither of them have to actually be vulnerable and secure in the way if they were with somebody who was requiring that of them. You don't need that when you're sneaking and dipping and doing whatever it is that you're doing. That's why it's so much easier. Like you said in the comics, right? The grass is greener. I mean, it's fake grass. It's turf.
It's turf. You about to get turf toe over here.
Right, and I mean, I've literally seen this. I've seen this in the workplace, women going after men who are married. And for me, like, I choose those type of men immediately, right? But I recognize that the reason why certain people are so bold in their pursuits is because it works. They're doing what works for them. And especially here in Houston, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like almost like a common practice. I mean, like, how do people even get married? Because, it's so commonplace. But, I mean, I'll say this, like, I feel like for the sellers, if you are secure in your attachment and you're expressing yourself to this woman and you get any indication or inkling that it's not really being reciprocated, that's your first sign right there, number one.
Wait. Say that again. I need to hear that. You didn't say it one more time.
So if you are in a relationship, guys, and you're secure in your attachment, you're communicating, you're doing all the right things, and you're not getting that, you're not receiving that back, there's no reciprocity, because like you said, it has to be organic. So the moment that it's not, that's usually your first sign. And I feel like that goes for women too. I mean, and even that whole like kind of keeping your foot out the door, one foot out the door, that's avoidant attachment as well. That's literally you thinking that somehow you're going to find this significant person on the other side, not realizing that trash can only attract trash. So it's just not going to happen. I've seen my homegirl do this. I mean, like, she's married now, but I'll just say that I literally had to sit down and convince her, like, girl, this is a good man. Like, do not do it like that. And I think that she was just so caught up on, the image. And, we talked about pragmatic love, right? Like to talk about that. That what have you done for me lately? The spirit.
Wait, stop right there. Wait. When we get on the other side, Attila is going to walk us down the road of what is pragmatic love. Oh, Lord, we on fire tonight. Yo, Attila be cooking. Jeez. Hey, Andy, what's next? What record is next? The Boy Is Mine. Yeah. Hey, and let me just say this. Can all the moderators put my email address in the chat right now? VOR 106. VOR 106 at gmail.com. Listen, I want your best topic. Send it to me tonight. What do you guys want me to talk about tomorrow? Email me your best topic. Surefire heater. All right? Email me. All the moderators, put my email address up. Tomorrow, bro, I need more than the seconds. I don't know what that means. Send your show ideas. VOR 106 at gmail.com. If you have show ideas, please send them to me. If you have show ideas, please send them to me. If you have show ideas that you think I should cover, please send them to my email address, VOR106 at gmail.com. 5 to 7 questions to get it rolling. What do you guys want me to talk about tomorrow? What do you guys want me to talk about for the rest of the week? You guys got thoughts? You guys got ideas? Reach out to your brother Zoe. Well, I guess I still don't like that song. What song is it? Nice, Mr. Williams. Hey, man, I'm working, brother. If y'all want some topics, If y'all want to talk about stuff you're interested in talking about, hit me up. All right? Hit me up. Woo! What y'all know about my playlist? The Voice of Reason is on fire tonight. So is my playlist Legendary Vocals. Brandy Norwood and Monica together. The boy is mine. We on fire tonight, live from KBLA Talk 1580. You already know what it is. The Voice of Reason is in the hot seat right now. Tonight's topic: can mate poaching be considered a form of betrayal or infidelity? Sheesh. We've been talking about it tonight. It's a heavy conversation, but it must be had, right? It must be had. Why? Why? Because it's more pervasive than you thought, right? This is 60% of men do it. 49% of women do it. Mate poaching, a fascinating yet controversial phenomena, can be understood through a multifaceted exploration of underlying psychological motivations. At its core, this behavior often arises from an interplay of various intricate factors. Firstly, the allure of mate poaching lies in the thrill of the chase and conquest. For some individuals, the challenge of attacking or attracting someone already committed becomes an ego-boosting endeavor, validating their desirability and attractiveness. Secondarily, psychological research suggests that mate poachers may experience a sense of competition, viewing the person in the existing relationship as a prize worth pursuing and winning. Additionally, underlying insecurities and fear of commitment might drive some to engage in mate poaching. Pursuing an attached individual involves a buffer against the vulnerability of a committed relationship, allowing for emotional distance and limited accountability. Is this not what our good friend Attila from Houston, Texas just said? Come on, Attila, finish it up. You got to tell us more, because you were talking about pragmatic love. How is this mate poaching and pragmatic love connected? Talk to me.
I mean, well, again, if it's we're talking about what have you done for me lately. So that mentality of kind of having your hands out, the nitpicking, all of that is going to cause you to try and look elsewhere for the thing that you are feeling like you're lacking in that relationship. Then really you're lacking it within yourself. That's a whole other conversation.
Wow. Wow. Attila from Houston, Texas. You're always cooking. You're always slapping us on the dome piece on our way home from Jones Beach. Houston is in the house because of you. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me. 1-800-920-1580. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Monique from Detroit. Jump in.
Hey, bro, what's going on?
I'm alive and well. Trying to figure this one out.
Listen, you were talking about how men have to, go after the same woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's a several women out here, and I did not know this until a couple of months ago, until I felt like I was being dragged into it. I have a client, and my significant other is long distance, so he was here, and I called my goddaughter. She's 35. Her mother, because I knew her father, he had a towing company. I said, okay. So 2 days later, my girl called me and she said, oh, how's that relationship going? That long distance stuff. I said, oh, it's going. And she said, I haven't been in a relationship with so-and-so for 30 years. You know, you keep a bankroll. I said, oh, you trying to get that with? She was like, no, she want to do it with you. And I said, no. So he called. And he said, you met my man. And he was like, I'll tell you the price. And then he was like, why you tripping? Those 3 girls is dead. I've been with them. I'm like, why? Not everybody looks like me because I'm not in the program. And I thought our generation wasn't doing this. But it's like you get passed around.
Wow.
I'm just shocked because I just can't. I just, I'm like, well, hey, my relationship is authentic. It is what it is. I just can't.
Sister girl, that is heavy. I've always been the type of person, I do not want my woman to be from where I gotta work at. I don't, you understand? And listen, I work in the entertainment industry, Hollywood. I want to bring my woman from somewhere else. So
that's probably why I make sure I do the same. I don't deal with these Detroit ninjas.
Right. So it's not that's who Zoe with. Yeah. We all know about her. No, I don't want that. But sister, let me just tell you, Monique, we appreciate you for calling. Thank you. You brought Detroit, Michigan in the building. Don from Atlanta. It's your time to shine, brother. Talk to us, Don.
Few minutes, I ain't got nothing. I seen a deer get killed this morning. That's perfect. I tried to take care of it, but I didn't have the papers. I had to be somewhere for somebody. Anyway, everything else is like cursing. My kid's mother did me wrong, and it's like that's what she did. I had my kids for the summer, and then it was like the money I spent. It was like now it's like she needs a few more hundred, and I'm like, wait, what's this? So it's like purging or whatever that is. It's like, yo, that's what it is. They find somebody and they get over on them, and then they get what they want, and now, hey, we stuck. That's brothers.
But men do it too. Don, men do it too. The research says 60% of men do it. Women do it, yes, 49%. One other article that I read said 53% of women do it, but it's a significant amount of men and women doing this mate poaching thing. Brother, let me just say I appreciate you for the call. Thank you. Let me just say this again, man. I don't think y'all understand. Relationships are going to become more and more difficult the more you move away from what you should be doing. What you should be doing is constantly observing your own growth. 90% of the problems in relationships would go away if you paid attention to yourself. if you paid attention to how you show up, if you paid attention to how you give, if you paid attention to how you love. See, your definition of love may have come from a broken space, right? So if you pay attention, man, I thought this was love because it was given to me as love from my primary caregivers, right? Nah, I'm telling you right now, you got to challenge everything that was created in your norm, that you modeled in your norm. You got to challenge the validity of all of it and then break up with it if it is not healthy. Because look at all of these different machinations that are popping up with regard to relationships. Mate poaching, monkey branching. It's all types of mess happening out here. And I'm going to tell you right now, the more sex partners you have, the more your spirit gets contaminated, especially if it's raw sex, unprotected sex. Oh, a lot of y'all don't know about that. Keep running from the shadow and see what happens. Listen, I start the conversations. It's your job to finish them. But before we go, I want to give you this. Pragmatic lovers want to find value in their partners and ultimately want to work with their partners to reach a common goal. The practicality and realism of pragmatic love often contributes to the longevity of a relationship as long as common goals and values remain shared for the duration. I don't think that that's a bad model. I started the conversation, you finish it. Up next, you already know, Jill Monroe, RSVP with Jill Monroe. We on fire, the fire keeps going. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Great topic tonight, guys. Appreciate y'all. You guys showed out big time. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Hot show. Hey, don't forget, email me your show topic ideas tomorrow. And we good, all right? All right, deuces.